Hello everybody, this is NCS and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire Stone Reign of Blood. Last time we've made it, well, through 3 more floors of this tower here, and today we might get a little further. Anyway, this and the next floor here, those two are kind of a maze. Well, not so much of a maze, but more like you have a lot of staircases that you can go up and down. And if you don't know where to go, you might get lost here a little. If you do, well, it'll take you like 2 minutes to get through these 2 floors with no encounters. However, since I want to get all the treasure chests, I will probably take a little longer. Anyway, to my right here currently is a trap. I don't want to risk falling. Now is a trap, and I don't want to risk falling to a floor below, so I will test what kind of trap it is. And to my current left is another trap, so yeah, be careful there. Anyway, if you want to move onwards, just move to the right and go up those stairs. Be careful at the left side of the path, well, to the right path is a trap, so be careful, yeah. And here we have a pair of Rita claws. I don't need them. Okay, now we're in another floor. Wait, where am I? Alright. Yeah, this place here is a little tricky. Be careful, to the right here is another trap. And in this treasure chest we get a bandage. Yeah. Oh, and here we have a new kind of enemy. For this guy here, you definitely want to wear some protect rings. What am I doing? I can't feed off of a dragon zombie. And yeah, we have a dragon zombie here. This guy here is actually another kind of dragon zombie from the one we fought in the volcano before we fought Aisha. And, well, it basically is the same, but stronger. And it can cause you to be, silenced, blinded, and nothing here. Okay, I thought there was something here. Yeah, blinded, silenced, confused, and paralyzed. And here we have another enemy, the Hellhound. They have a strong multi-targeting fire elemental ability, but if there's only one, I think we can just attack him, and of course it misses. Or we miss. And yeah, they go down pretty quickly. However, if there are 3 of them, you might want to consider to protect from that element. So anyway, okay, I was just looking for traps there if I forgot any of them. Don't want to fall down or get hurt or anything like that. Now we want to go down and to the right. Be careful not to fall into any traps here. Another one is to my current left. If you go up those stairs, be careful, there's another one in front of me right now, so to my right. And I just almost died by complete paralyzation or confusion. So yeah, those dragon zombies, don't underestimate them. Although if your entire party gets confused or paralyzed, there's little you can do, really. So now, we want to finally move on to the next floor. Well, almost. We have another hidden passage here. For a Potion of Eternity. It's there. In this shelf here, we have another blood bottle, really nice. I don't need any healing, okay. So now let's move on. Keep to the left here. Here, want to stay right because of traps. Let's see. Yeah, let's take the left side here. And yeah, let's take the stairs to the right. Keep to the left again because of traps. And we do not want to take the staircase to the right there because that just leads to a dead end with nothing in there. Keep left here. And here we have a hidden passage containing a blood room. And yeah, in these two floors there are quite a lot of traps you need to worry about. Although with that amount of traps, that should mean that they're just ordinary burning traps and no pitfall traps. Anyway, here you want to stay right and hopefully get some good treasures here. Be careful to my current left. Yeah, should be another trap. And to my current right is another one. Now we can just walk up here. Stay right, or else you'll run into a trap. And get a treasure. Nice. Okay, not so nice. Just a bandage, really? Well, at least the enemies are easier here. I mean, just one hellhound is pathetically easy to kill. Anyway, you want to stay left in the left path there and right here. Because there are a couple of traps there, and you get a blood elixir. Now that's better. And a hidden passage. You want to walk left, up, and then right to exit. And here we get a vampire stone. And now we want to get all that way back again. If it weren't for the traps, I'd probably just cut that out. But well, there are traps, and I think no here weren't any yet. Don't forget that trap to the left here. And the traps to the right and the left. Seriously, for this place here, you pretty much need a map to get through here unscathed. Oh well. Okay, it's just some hurting traps and I just walk right into it. Trap to the right, and okay, those are just some statues. Another trap to the here to the right. And if you want to move on, just take the stairs that lead up. Otherwise, take those stairs here downwards, and oh, only one more final treasure. Nice. Trap to the left. And behind this pillar here is a... Really, you can't spot that treasure chest, but we get an elixir. Nice. And unless I have forgotten about a treasure chest, which I really don't hope that I have, we should have gotten all treasures now. So welcome to the next really annoying part of this place here. Damn it, why is it so dark in here? That's strange, I can't see particularly far. This darkness is of magical nature. For normal darkness is of no problems for vampires after all. Yeah, thanks for telling the obvious, Oscar, although the player might not know. But yeah, this place here you can't really see all that far, so that's a huge problem. To the left here, well, you can't barely see anything, I know, but if you go left here, you can get a really not worth it to get treasure chest, but since I kind of want to complete this here... Oh, come on! It turns out into a bat! But yeah, I'll get the treasure chest for you anyway. Seriously, it just transformed into a bat! You would think the encounter rate would be better then. Anyway, yeah, if you follow this path here, you get a safe stone. And if you don't know what you're doing in this darkness here, getting that safe stone would be probably not worth it at all unless you accidentally stumbled into it. Fortunately though, if you have a map, getting through this place here is rather easy. And it doesn't take as long as with some of the other places. Here we have another vampire stone, nice. And ooh, okay, now we need to walk all the way around. And I can't make it easy even in those dark sections. Okay. In the third section you want to go to the left, and that was the second apparently. Good thing that I did not count. In Then you want to go all the way to the left, and then I missed a treasure chest. No! There is only a crystal saber inside, but I guess I'll still get it. Yeah, just fly up here to the left, and then you've got it. Yeah, crystal saber, nothing more. Just keep walking up, and you're in a new part of this dark area, and you know what, I'm gonna transform to a bat again, because there are way too many enemies here, and cutting out might make it more difficult to follow me. To my current right is a trap, so be careful. And once you can see this smaller path down here, go to the right, and yeah, avoid another trap. And here we actually do have hole traps or pitfall traps or whatever, so if you activate them you will go back down into the previous floor. If you get past this small passage here with some I don't think it's ivy, but yeah, with some plants there, move up. If you want to get some treasures, move to the right and get an Esper helmet. Otherwise just fly or walk to the left. And then just follow the path as long as you can. And you know what? Another damn darkness place, as Swana puts it. But you know what? Abrakas also has to go through this entire place here, doesn't he? I mean, if this place here is protected against magic, he kind of needs to go there, right? I mean, yeah, he doesn't have to fight against his own minions, but still. So that was path 1. Path 2 you want to skip. Path 3 is another treasure. Well, a hidden passage leading to a treasure. Path 4 will lead to the actual exit, so let's skip that for now. Path 5 leads us to... Ooh, new enemies! The Prince of Darkness, I wanted to say leads us to 1,500 Fala, but okay. Prince of Darkness, they are kind of tough, I think. Yeah, they have this rate of blades, or blade rate, or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but they have multi-targeting, bleeding-inducing attacks, so you want to deal with them quickly. Just like all the enemies here, they are weak to light. I think I've mentioned that before. If I haven't, sorry. Well, the normal dragons might not be, actually. And they can curse you, so be careful of that. Well, if they curse you, just use Complete Purification. I think it's still more useful to use the Protect Ring here than the Talisman, but you might also want to use the Talisman. You can decide, pretty much. But still, cursing you won't kill you, unlike blinding and silencing you. So here in Path 5 we have 1,500 Fila. Path 6 and 7 are empty, and Path 8 contains the last treasure chest, which holds an Infinium armor. Oh no, 100 Fila. The Infinium armor was somewhere else. So the first path there, so yeah. Okay, so 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There we want to go. And in here we have not only the true exit, but also a Flesh Ripper, which is horribly outdated. And we finally made it to another place here, yeah. I agree totally with Walna. And since I'm already 16 minutes into this episode, and we still have 4 more floors to tackle, or something, I'm going to untransform so I can save and end this episode off. Actually, before I end it off, I can still show the last remaining spells that we can learn. Wow, I'm not necessarily... Okay, I am over-leveled. But, yeah, usually I'm not that strong when I'm at this point in the game. I don't know why. In my test run I was only like 40-something, but weaker than this in, well, yeah, when I was there, in this area. Weird. Anyway, for the spells, Walna, his light magic is Holy Light, really strong single targeting spell, causes blind, and the black power increases all the stats and enchants the whole party. So pretty much like white power, but I would assume that it is far stronger and more reliable. So I'm gonna teach him black power. That will be pretty useful for the upcoming boss. Actually, I think in my test run I beat this game at level 46 or something, so yeah, that should give you an idea of how bad the encounter rate is in this playthrough. For Asuka, we have Shock Frost. 80% chance to paralyze, really? I doubt that. We also have Black Power and Vampire Cure, which cures the whole party completely. I think that Aura of Life, I think it was called. Well, the other multi-targeting spell is good enough already, but I'm still gonna give Elaine a Vampire Cure, probably. And with Asuka, although it can't hurt to have 2 healers, right? In a desperate situation. But on the one hand, well, Elaine has Apocalypse, a single targeting fire elemental spell which deals a lot of damage but costs 100 blood. And other than Vampire Cure, she also has Chaos, which casts all the negative status ailments onto the enemies. The chance that the ailment might hit the enemy is 90%, and then it still calculates the normal percentage of whether it hits the enemy or not. But still, all the negative status elements for 70 blood. The thing is, I don't know how good Healing Aura is. In a desperate situation, Healing Aura might fail actually, but you know what? Chaos, in some situations, actually only in one, but in that situation it is awesome. So, you know what? I'm gonna go with Chaos. I would usually recommend you to go with Vampire Cure because it is just more reliable in a lot more situations and more useful. But actually, only in the final battle it might really be really good. But then again, let's give Asuka Vampire Cure, sure. Let's go with Chaos for Elaine and Vampire Cure for Asuka. I don't need his multi-targeting Ice Elemental spell anyway, because in the final battles, usually all the enemies are immune to all the status elements and elements anyway, so yeah, Shock Frost is useless. Let's face it. And in the random encounters I don't need it. And well, now already has Black Power, so yeah, Vampire Cure for Asuka. Wow, I think that's the first time that I actually gave Asuka a curing spell. And yeah, that was the last spell, or that were the last spells, plural rather, that we can teach in this game. And there are a couple of good ones even. I wouldn't have thought that I'd ever like a status spell, but Chaos is actually a pretty good one. Too bad that in the same level we also get Vampire Cure, which is just as good and more, well, useful in more situations, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna fuse with those souls here, increase Walna's strength even further, and yeah, let's meet next time in the next episode, when we will make it to the top of the tower. This was NCS, and farewell for now.